But Grand Theft Auto 6, the trailer leaked, so they released it the night before they were supposed to. Leaks suck. Stop it. Why? Why? It was literally coming out within 12 hours, and then they decided to leak it. God damn it! It was unnecessary. But anyway,
Yeah.
Grand Theft Auto 6 hits to the state of Leonida, home to the neon-soaked streets of Vice City and beyond, in the biggest, most immersive evolution of the Grand Theft Auto series yet. Coming 2025 to PlayStation 5 and Xbox Series X and S. Leonida is essentially their version of Florida, and Vice City is their
Right.
version of Miami, which there
Miami.
was a previous game, of course, GTA Vice City that took place in that city. But now they're going
Hmm.
to be trying to span the entirety of the state, and there are also rumors that it's also going to bleed into like the Caribbean, some of those islands,
Ooh.
and that in the future they're going to take the whole GTA Online thing a step way further and add more maps, like different parts of the country, to the game, which is insane. And I'm honestly really excited to see where they go with this because, uh, like Rockstar, they can afford to take their time with this stuff because we know it's going to be quality. And for the people who don't know, and I'm pretty sure I've said it before whenever we talk about GTA 6, this game has likely only been in development for 6 years. People think that
Mm.
it's that like they likely didn't immediately start. Actually, you know what? I think it might have been confirmed that they started development a year after uh uh Grand Theft Auto 5. I think that might have been confirmed. I might be wrong, but likely it's been they started development in earnest at the very least after Red Dead Redemption 2 released. Cause that's the
Mm.
thing people don't realize.
Yeah.
Rockstar also made Red Dead Redemption 2, which is a bigger and even more detailed world than GTA 5. And they started working on Red Dead Redemption 2 the year after the first Red Dead Redemption release, so like 2011 or 12. That game was in development for 7 years before it released in 2018. And they were 100% already working on GTA 6 at least a year after the first one. But all the team didn't hop onto development until after 2018 when Red Dead came out. So this game has been in development in earnest for only like 6 years, and it's going to be in development for around 2 more years.
Right.
Supposedly, it would probably released early 2025 based on them wanting to be within the what is it called, the fiscal year.
Hmm.
But yeah, it looks good. It looks
It
real
looks really
good.
good.
It looks honestly, coming off of Red Dead Redemption 2, it doesn't look significantly better in comparison, but it looks significantly in comparison naturally to the last GTA. And some of it looks like real life. It will feature the franchise's first female protagonist in Lucia,
Ooh.
alongside what looks to be like her boyfriend in a Bonnie and Clyde inspired story. Some people have theorized that it could be co-op since they're downsizing from 3 characters like they had in GTA 5 to 2, and that would be cool if it was co-op. Um, Something that has been a subtle concern for GTA fans is how they will manage to perform their usual crude and satirical comedy in the modern day. Because according to a lot
Mm.
of people, it's hard to do satire in today's day and age. But I disagree completely.
It's not.
The reason most people give is because of the internet and cancel culture. But as we've talked about before, cancel culture only really works on the people who deserve it. And even then, sometimes it doesn't work on them.
Right.
The internet is full of very loud minorities who don't speak for everyone, and as long as your jokes don't cause real life harm to people, no one that matters will care. And
Right.
some of the people who believe satire doesn't work in modern day are just upset that they can't make their wildly offensive jokes about minorities anymore.
Right.
And any writer worth their salt can tell a joke without punching down and adding to the struggles minorities already go through. And the simple solution to this non existent problem is talking to said minorities and finding out what's actually funny and what's just plain rude and offensive. What I like about what GTA 6 is doing and how they'll handle the idea of satire in the modern day is that they're actively commenting on the pervasiveness of the internet and its culture, and making fun of the problem itself,
Mm.
which is, I feel like, a smart way to do it. And also, it takes place in Florida, which Florida is basically, it's hard to be satirical in a place where it is legitimately goofy in real life.
Right.
So they don't even have to try to be satirical when it just takes place in the goofiest place on the face of planet Earth. or at least the goofiest place in America. Because a lot of the stuff that they showed in the trailer are direct references to things that have happened in real life,
Right.
which is hilarious. But yeah, this game just looks incredible. I'm excited to. I'm excited what the base game will be like. I'm excited. I will finally play GTA Online when this comes out for sure. Because I didn't play GTA 5 online, but I will play GTA 6 online.
Mm. I've always been a Saints Row enjoyer more, but oh, I have high hopes for this game.
I love Saints Row. Last Saints Row.
Saints.
Haven't played it. I just heard it was bad and it looks bad and
It
it's
was, yeah.
supremely disappointing. And yeah,
Yep.
you weren't here when me and Amir talked about Saints Row. I love Saints Row. I can't say I like it more than GTA, but it should it sh- I'm so upset it's bad. I think Volition was like disbanded the company or whatever, which sucks. And hopefully at some point we can get another Saints Row because I think they just if it was up to me, what I would have done with the next Saints Row was I would have see to me it's two ways it could have gone. Either they could have stuck being over the top and goofy like to the to the extent that they weren't for, and then after that game became a little bit more grounded, or they could have had the beginning of their new game be over the top and goofy, and then have it toned down, and then
Right.
the vast majority of the game is more in between Saints Row 2 and Saints Row 3, which I think everybody said that like the perfect place for Saints Row to be is in between 2 and 3, where a lot of people love 2, a lot of people love 3, but I still want the goofiness from 3, but not necessarily to the extent of like having superpowers and going into the Matrix like we did in I was about to say GTA Saints Row 4. But I think there needed to be a transition. There needed to be something in between that was super goofy that led to the more grounded version of that game. And
Right.
and I hate to I don't know. It was weird to talk about back when the trailers were coming out, but they made the mistakes of trying to appeal to uh, thinking that they were appealing to a certain audience when they weren't, which was they were
Mm.
trying to make it a little bit more like modern and appeal to younger people, and in the process alienating all of those people because they're not realizing that even younger people liked it for what it was. They didn't
Right.
We didn't need it to change. And also getting rid of all of the iconic characters to reboot it was ridiculous.
Yeah.
I think
Lame.
if you're gonna do a reboot, make a joke about it, like I said at the beginning, do something over the top that results in a reboot, but still keep all of the characters plus new characters. Keep Johnny
Right.
Gat and all those other characters. We love those characters, okay? How dare you get rid of Johnny? But anyway,